Hey guys, Josh here from Working Man Reads, and today I want to do something a little different. I want to review a Netflix series that's very popular right now, and it is called The Haunting of Bly Manor. Now, I do want to give my quick little thoughts along with a little synopsis. It's going to be completely spoiler-free, but definitely leave some comments down below about what you thought about this show if you watched it or if you plan on watching it. It is very popular right now, like I said, and I actually want to kind of go over real quick what I think the genre for this is, and I believe it's maybe a gothic romance with supernatural horror elements. It's not exactly a graphic horror movie, definitely not like a slasher or anything like that, but it is horrific because it takes a look at humans and the emotional side of relationships and how we interact with people, and that is always horrific in its own right. And I really enjoyed the show writers and how they took a story based off of, it was actually Henry James, and it was The Turn of the Screw. Now, that story was written in 1898, and I guess this plot that they made for this show is loosely based on that. I haven't read The Turn of the Screw. Maybe I will coming forward here and reviewed on the channel, but my wife and I both watched this TV show, and we did enjoy it overall. I think maybe we enjoyed the first season, The Haunting of Hill House, a little bit more. This show maybe lands at like a 3.5 for me. I overall thought it was wonderfully done. The different love interests throughout the story. You have multiple relationships, and you see just horrible things happen to these people. Now, you do follow, the main plot line is this young woman takes this caretaker job to watch these young children for this rich man. Now, these children, the child actors did a great job. The main actress is the same one from The Haunting of Hill House, and she did an outstanding job. You feel for these characters, you want them to succeed, you hope the best for them, but some horrible things happen along the way. She does realize that this location, this house, is haunted, and there are different entities. I think the showrunners tried to go for some jump scares that didn't land for me personally. I'd love to know if they worked for you. Some people maybe found that scary. Even my wife really didn't jump. So yeah. So overall, you definitely want to check this show out for yourself. I definitely love the production value of it. You can tell that it was a lot of money that went into making this show. The gothic romance side of things was pretty entertaining. For me, it's not usually what I go for, but I enjoyed it. You definitely see the emotional side of things. There are certain episodes that really resonate with you and sit there in your crawl, like just, oh, that sucks to watch. You feel for these ladies in this movie, and you hope the best. Yeah, so now I'm gonna get into some spoilers. So I'll timestamp down below. Definitely click off now if you haven't watched the show. But here's my thoughts on certain things that maybe brought this show down for me. So overall, the guy with the glasses, the boyfriend that died for the main character, very early on, I didn't care for. I didn't find him scary, but they kept trying to do jump scares with him in the beginning of the show, and it didn't land for me. He just wasn't scary. I don't know what the hell the deal was with that. It didn't land for me, but I think it was to show more of depth for the main character emotionally, saying, she's scarred. She's very, But I did enjoy the love interest between the gardener and her, the main character. I thought that really was adorable and was wonderful to watch, and I really was pulling for them as a couple, and who didn't get emotional with that final episode that we saw and what happened with the couple. Now, probably the scariest element is the older sister that ended up being the woman in the water. She's terrifying. She's apparently like WWE chokeslam strong. I've never seen anybody that strong at choking people out, but that was pretty impressive. She could tap out Conor McGregor in 5 seconds. I think that lady is strong as hell. Now she's in the water and she waits for people and keeps looking for her child. I thought it was super scary when she found the little kid in the bed and ended up killing that little kid that we see throughout the show. Terrifying. I also think it's kind of creepy that she went into the main character and you see the color of her eye change, the main character's eye, and you know that she's there the entire time, but she did get those years with her love. And yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that, the episode, I think it was episode number 8, I believe is the one where you learn more about the woman in the water. That episode I felt dragged on. I felt like maybe if they took snippets of that episode and put it throughout a few of the episodes beforehand so you get it gradually instead of like an info dump, that would have been cool. But here's been my show review, and thank you for staying for the spoilery section. Overall, I did enjoy this show. Definitely watch it for yourself and let me know down below your thoughts on this story. Thank you. Bye.